Hello and welcome to this week's episode of
Advice for Your Besties. This is where we take your questions, we try to answer them. I'd say now we're batting about like 500 on useful advice.
Excellent.
Yeah. Okay, first question. My friend asked me if she thinks I need Botox. If my friend asked me if I think she needs Botox, I honestly think she does, but I feel like it's rude to say so. How should I respond?
She asked. Tell her.
Yeah. You know what we say? If you see something, say something.
Especially when it comes to shit like that.
Yeah.
Like, are you friends or not?
Yeah.
Like, how good of friends are you?
Exactly. Like, if you have a big ass wrinkle in the middle of your forehead, please someone tell me if I do and tell me that I need to get
You
Botox.
think, hey, we're having a convo about it. What do you think? Not,
Mhm.
hey, Lindsay, there's been something I've been meaning to tell you.
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah. Be like, yeah, I think that's a good idea. Everyone does it.
I'll go with you.
Yeah.
I've got lines that could be shut up right now. In fact, why don't you make it a thing? We do.
We do. And if one friend does it, the next one usually does too.
She just makes her appointments at the same time.
Yeah. Botox, hair.
It's all the thing.
All
That's
the
how you
things.
hang out with your best friend. You
Yep.
just make all your self-care appointments together.
Okay. What's your take on friends that regularly reply to text 1 day or 2 days later without apologizing or anything? Well, it depends on which friend. Because I have a category of friends where I'm like, you know what? I probably won't hear from you for a couple days. That's fine. I actually probably forgot that I texted you by the time you texted me back.
Mm-hmm.
And that's okay. But if it's like you, like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what is the typical response time? Like, what is the relationship typically like? Is it that they're just not doing it once, or are they always like this? I mean, like, I'm kind of guilty of that.
Yeah. Because I also,
I'm very guilty of that.
I'm guilty of that sometimes too, because I'll look at it and then I think I respond. Or I'm like, oh, I'll respond in a little bit. And then I realize I never, ever responded.
Like, what's the question? Like, hey, are we meeting at 6 in 20 minutes? Yes, I'm going to respond immediately. But it's like, am I a soft, like, chit-chatter texter? Not really.
Right. And like,
Hey, how's it going?
Yeah, I'm not like a big like texter like that. It has to be about something.
Yeah, give me like a point. Like, we're not usually just like,
Yeah, like one of my friends, she is going through a hard time. She's on a break with her longtime boyfriend, and she like texts me a very like long text.
you know,
When you have something like that, you take your time to respond. You don't have to respond back immediately, I don't think.
no, I don't
'Cause you
think
want-
that's the right thing.
But I think
That was the wrong reaction.
I put some thought into it. I didn't wait a day, but I waited like a few hours because also I was on vacation. I didn't really have time.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it. I just know that from the person sending it, it was probably like, why didn't you respond right away?
Well,
No, I get it.
yeah.
I get why you did that. And you're like, well, that was a lot.
That was a lot of information to take in.
Okay, here's a question for you. Can you use flushables on your face?
Oof. I would say no. Because what kind of chemicals are in the flushables?
Whatever are good enough for the other body parts? You mean to tell me with backpacking, I'm going to have to bring flushables and face wipes?
Well, let's look at the ingredients and see what is what. You could probably just bring face wipes. And that would be safe.
Flushables are
on-
disposable.
But face wipes, I feel like, are safe on all parts of your body. A flushable kind of seems like there's chemicals in there that I wouldn't want on my face.
We'll check it out. I'm surprised you weren't like, ew, no.
No, I resisted the urge.
Okay. There we go. Awesome, I caught you. Good times.
Like, I'm really cringing on the inside at the thought of that.
Why did you not say what I really expected you to say? I was like, why is she thinking this so cool?
This is the solution for you. You know how I have disposable face towels that I use every single day, twice a day?
I'm going to dig them up in nature.
You should just like bring a disposable towel of whatever, nothing on it yet, and then you can use like water as needed.
No.
They're biodegradable. It's fine.
You know, can I say, I know this isn't this issues aren't this where we do this, but Don't don't leave a trace. Pack it up, pack it in. Get the fuck out or whatever hiking motto it is.
That's totally what it is. Get the fuck out.
You really shouldn't be here.
This is my forest. Bye.
All the things, right? But sure shit, there was a couple of times I saw dog poop bags.
Yeah.
I'm like, "Well,
I think because they're I guess why would you pick up the dog poop if you're just going to leave it in a bag?
right. Exactly. Like, you can
I
keep
don't
your
know.
bag."
There's definitely like biodegradable bags.
Maybe that's what they think they're doing, but, like,
So you
all
don't
the
step
stuff
on
that
this
we
shit.
do is, biodegradable, and we're still digging holes. Like, why are we not digging holes for our dogs?
Mm. Let me get my little spade out while she's
It's really
pooping in the
hard,
bag.
actually. That spade thing was hard. But the thing is, like, I'm seeing dog poop bags. I know Ken's gonna chime in, so I can't wait to hear your response. I don't take this personally. I just found myself wondering about it, and then today was like, got me really wondering. You'll see dog poop bags are like trail. Perhaps someone might say, "Oh, they have the intention of picking it up on their return."
Yes, that is also another thought
But
that I
I
had.
know 100 times there's been times I didn't pick it up because I
Um,
forgot.
yeah, because you just want to get back home. You're not looking around for that poop bag that you left.
I know you just like escapes your mind. You're like you're like scot free because
Mhm.
you're like, no, 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 I'm gonna be back.
I think we do actually have the biodegradable ones. So,
I just don't
but like,
as it relates to being in the woods though.
yeah,
We're packing all our shit in, but not this one.
not this one.
Like, huh. So
Dog poop has its own special category.
I guess so. Yeah. Dogs on trails are a thing. We'll do that some other time, but that's just a thing.
Okay, here's the next question.
Mhm.
Why is drinking alone stigmatized while getting stupid drunk with other people is considered normal?
Yeah, that's a good question.
That is a good
I see
question.
that, and I agree with you. I gotta tell
Um,
you, as it relates to drinking, I know
mhm.
this is not answering anyone's question because I can't. Jennifer Lopez admitting, I was like, "Bitch, that's
Yes!
it. I'm
Oh
over
my
her."
god,
God, I'm
I'm
so
so happy
mad.
you brought that up
Oh,
because yeah, she made like super long video. She's like, "When I do drink, I drink my brand Diola because I couldn't find a cocktail that I really liked." And she's like, "Yeah, I will drink the occasional cocktail. I've been doing it for the past like 15 years." I'm like, "Bitch, you marketed yourself as a sober lady." And I mean, like, don't use that as part of your branding and personality and like why you look so ageless because you don't drink when you do drink. And that's totally fine. I don't give a shit if you drink,
or
but
is she
like,
lying that she's been drinking?
right.
I think she's lying. She's been drinking.
Yeah, because it's like so off brand for her to have an
Yeah,
alcohol company.
I am so
Ugh.
disgusted.
Same with Blake Lively. Also
What?
disappointing.
What did she do?
She's sober and now she also has an alcohol company. Like,
Oh,
it would have made way more sense if at least one of the two would have made really good mocktails.
right.
Mm-hmm. Because like there's definitely a market for that. And that would have just like branding wise would have
But you
made way more
like,
sense.
why would you sell yourself out for alcohol?
I know. I'm like, do you really think that's gonna make you the big bucks? Like, that's like the next big thing for you? I don't think so. But yeah, I cannot believe it.
I didn't know Blake Lively.
Mm-hmm.
How long has she been sober?
Like a very long time.
I gotta tell you, the other day when you told me you were gonna order a margarita,
Mm-hmm.
I was like, "You're gonna drink for the first time," and it made me really uncomfortable.
Oh. Well, I said only if I'm dying. But I
Even when you did order that alcoholic drink in front of me, it was like, I don't know. I had such a really
oh.
strange reaction.
Oh. Like uncomfortable?
Mhm.
Oh. Like for yourself? As in like if I'm drinking, then you're gonna be drinking, or just like, ooh, you drink now.
Yeah.
Oh.
I was like, "Oh, I drink now too."
I don't, but I do have to order drinks for the underage kids that I hang out with.
Just makes you cool.
I'm the cool aunt.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it felt really weird. I was like, well,
I
I
know.
was taken back by my reaction. I had a very honest reaction, and then I was taken back by realizing and like, oh, acknowledging that.
Yeah, and now it's like weird to order alcoholic drinks.
Like, why are you getting your idea? Why
Yeah.
don't I need mine? You're like, because I'm ordering one.
Yeah.
No, not you.
No.
Anyway,
Anyways, back to the question about why
Jennifer
drinking at
Lopez.
home is stigmatized while getting drunk in public is not. I think it's because You know, when you watch movies, it's like, oh, this person's like sitting at home drunk and like being miserable, and they portray them as losers, honestly. I think that's why it's stigmatized. But when you're out in a crowd getting drunk, it's like, that girl's fun, and I want to hang out with her. So I think it's just like media, the
Mhm.
media, Instagram. I blame it for everything.
Yeah, don't sweat it. You know what? Those were old portrayals. They were created by, like, our parents' marketing.
Hmm.
Like, so that notion has been around for decades, and it's not even appropriate anymore because, like, people like, they what if they wanna do something accurate, they should be like, "Ooh, when I pop pills by myself or when I pop pills with
Yeah.
my friends in the stalls, the bathroom." I mean, like, they should bring
Right.
it up to a more modern and current, like, drug usage. Like,
It's
glug,
just
glug, 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 like, you could be a fucked up I mean, like, look at me, I'm fucked up. I'm like,
it's just like,
don't sweat it.
yeah, and for some reason, I don't know why it's more with alcohol. Like if you drink at home versus being enlightened at home,
Oh, yeah.
everyone's freaking like smoking at home. Yeah, like
And I got chips and shit.
yeah.
I mean, I assure you, this is way worse.
It's almost like flip-flopped. Like you should be enlightened at home but sober in public, or
Yeah.
you should drink in public but be sober at home.
Right. Right. And so, I don't know. Honest to God, it's really that's more it is a Hollywood thing. It's a Hollywood thing that they have spoon-fed us to think that that is, eh, like, accepted common practice. It's not. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Ideally, you're safe
Yeah.
wherever you are. We'll just go there. And
You just like DoorDash that alcohol right to your house?
or be with your friends and still be
Yeah.
safe. Just don't go to jail or get hurt or hurt anybody, okay? Wherever then, you do you.
Full permission. You do you.
Call us. We're fun.
We'll come hang out with you.
Shenanigan.
Okay, that's all I got.
Oh, no.
I know. That's all the
Bummer.
questions.
No, I don't really have any questions. I thought I did. Shoot, let me see. Nope. I really nope. Oh, hey, how? What's the difference between camping and backpacking, Lindsay?
Oh, well, let me see. I just learned this yesterday.
Go.
Okay, when you go camping, you drive to a campsite and you set up your tent and then you stay there.
Okay. Let's backpacking. Let's backpack.
When you go backpacking, you park your car, you get out of the car, but you leave the vicinity of the vehicle and you go hours away from your car and you never come back ever again until you are done backpacking. And you must take the campsite with you on your back. And I think that's the difference.
You nailed it. You nailed it. So thanks for listening.
Thanks for listening, besties. Make sure you share this episode with your besties. Follow us on Instagram at So Fired and subscribe on YouTube, So Fired Podcast, because you're missing out on half the show if you're not. And we'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.
Disclaimer. This podcast is for entertainment purposes only. The stories and statements expressed herein are experiences and opinions. They may not represent the views of the production studio or the hosts. If you disagree with our content, that's okay. No podcast is perfect for everyone.